Okay, let's get into it. Thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful. So this is all about just the new e-commerce experience with the My Shop. So I'm hoping this will help to simplify things. And maybe for those of you that want to just watch a video about it, this will give you some more information too. But check your emails and of course, check on Mary Kay in Touch. So, all right, so let's get started. And you're going to probably, I still have a lot of questions, but my questions are starting to get answered as I look at all this information. So I think it's going to be a lot simpler than we think. I think it's going to be a really good thing. And we just need to learn the new system. So let's see if this little, let me get this little slideshow going so that I can walk you through this little e-commerce experience that we need to take care of this month. Okay. So this is for everybody, whether you're doing things virtually or in person or whatever. Oops, that didn't work. Sorry. I pressed the wrong button. This is a new thing. Okay. So let's just stop here for a second. So this whole new e-commerce platform is, as it says, it's designed to be more efficient, effective. And of course, everything new, we're like, I don't know yet. But of course, we don't know yet. But I trust Mary Kay. I trust Mary Kay. Everything that they've come out with has just been good. And I believe that this is going to be something that's going to make it easier for us. And it's also going to make it, we're going to become much more valuable to our customers because we are going to get to provide the personal service that they want. Some people just want to click and shop. They don't want to deal with us. Most of us, I think, have customers that just want to be able to have us as a resource as well. So this is all coming later. We don't know when later is yet, but it's coming. So right now we're in the preparation stage, of course. So let's look at this slide for just a moment. This one here tells us kind of what is changing. I'll let you know what's staying the same. But first of all, we're updating the Mary Kay site, okay? The marykay.com site. That's just on Mary Kay. Anybody that goes to type in marykay.com, that's just going to get an update. So that's nothing to do with us. The second thing over here is our personal website is now going to be called My Shop. And that's so because our personal website is for our customers. And so for them, it will be called My Shop because it will be their shop to come to us. Okay. So instead of us calling it a personal website, it will be called My Shop so that the customers know that it is their place to go shopping for Mary Kay. And then our personal website manager is now going to be called Shop Manager because of the My Shop. And then we've got updates to my customers. So we're going to talk about that for just a minute in a bit. And we want to make sure and take care of this so that we have everything figured out. And then we're going to be transitioning from ProPay to Stripe so that your customers will be using that Stripe instead of ProPay. So I'll go through a couple questions you might have there as well. And then when people go on to marykay.com and they try to find a consultant, they can put in one of our 5 zip codes. Now that's just going to be called the Consultant Connector. That really doesn't have anything to do with us either. That's just for people that are shopping online or looking online on Mary Kay, marykay.com. All right. What is next here? So you still have the option. Just because we're changing the website doesn't mean that you're not going to be talking to your customers or fulfilling their orders personally like I do with many of my customers. Many of you fulfill your orders personally as well. So you can sell online or in person. That's not changing. You can have people just shop on your website, but it will be called My Shop. So, but you can also just deliver your stuff to your customers like you most likely do for a fair amount of your people. So this My Shop is really just, again, it's just that personal website. There is a little bit different process to it, but it's basically just going to be called My Shop instead of your personal website. Okay. But it's going to give you, it's going to make it a little easier once we figure it out. All right. So what's happening now? Right now, we're in the preparation stage to get everything figured out here. And of course, as it says here, they don't know when the launch date is yet. So they're just kind of we're in the beginning of the rollout. But just be sure it's the My Customers part. There's a couple things on Mary Kay in Touch under your profile that you want to check. So first of all, the stuff that we want to fix and complete needs to be done by the end of October. And that's like a hard, fast deadline. So make sure you do that ASAP, and I'll go through that with you too. And I did just email everybody the what you need to know information thing so that you have that. And it's also on Mary Kay in Touch as well under resources. And then you click the Connect Hub. And then November, if you have a personal website already, then you will have access to the My Shop Manager and you'll be starting to set that up. And if you don't have a personal website, then you could certainly it won't be in November, I don't believe. I'd probably be in December when this is all going to get rolled out. Then you can open up a shop, your My Shop account if you want to. And if you don't want to have a My Shop account, you don't have to. But then your that will be perfect. If you don't want a My Shop account, that just means that you don't want to have a personal website and that you're going to just take care of your customers and you don't want anybody to find you. You don't want anybody to order online, and that's fine too. So goodbye ProPay, hello Stripe. Unlike ProPay, Stripe does not act like a holding bank. It doesn't hold your money. So what's going to happen with Stripe is, and that's just another payment processor. Many of you might have used it already. I have not. But with Stripe, the profits that you earn from your My Shop, when a customer goes to order online, so pretend right now it's your personal website, okay? And they go to order $100 of product or whatever on your website and they put in their credit card. Right now, you will process that and then your money goes into ProPay. And then you can either hold on to it, use it for another order, or transfer it to your bank account. But with Stripe, they're going to Mary Kay will directly deposit your profits from that order into your bank account. So this is what we need to do. It's an automatic thing, and we need to make sure that we have those things set up for that. I know many of you already do, but if not, we'll go through that as well. But you can also now offer Apple Pay and Google Pay if you want to. Like right now, I just do cash, check, credit card, or Venmo. So you can offer whatever you want, but you could offer those other two things because evidently Stripe will be processing those payments as well. So with Stripe, the difference is that it will go right directly into your account. There will be no holding onto it in ProPay anymore. And the consultant connector, the only difference here, really, this is not very big of a difference, but instead of having 5 zip codes, you'll have 2, and they're trying to zoom in on where people are. And also to, what was the other thing? Supposed to give your business more visibility and connect you with more people, but that's just when people go on to marykay.com and try to find somebody. That's all that's for. But it's going to let them look for you first. So it's kind of the same thing, I think. It's just the 2 zip codes that's the main difference. All right. Then, girls, once the launch is ready at the end of this year, My Customers is going to become it's going to be mobile friendly, and they're going to have a couple just little changes. So we're going to go through the checklist in just a minute here. But the only thing in the dates, like any dates, like their wedding date, their graduation dates, I don't keep anybody's dates except birthday dates, but that's really the only fields that people really evidently filled in. And so if you have any other dates like anniversaries or those kinds of things that you had in your My Customers profile, then you will want to put those in the notes section of My Customers. It's only the birthdays that they're going to keep, okay? And then the order history, that's the other thing to look at, is they're going to keep all the orders in My Customers for the past 2 years. So between December 2023 and between this December coming up, all the orders will be in there. So if you have products in there or orders that you want to keep, you might want to just put those in notes or something as well, just so that maybe your customers only order once or twice a year and you want to remember like what their foundation shade is or something like that. you'll want to write that down in the notes as well. So it says action step in October, manually add in any of those non-birthday dates that you want to keep or any other old order data that you want to keep before they go live. Okay, and then wait for this to change. Here we go. So let's look at this. So this is the stuff on the left, of course. This is the data that will be migrated. So most everything's going to be transferred over. So the name of your customer, the picture, if you have one in there, her birthday, her address, her email, her mobile phone number, her cell phone number, not any other number, just her cell phone. And then anything, I don't know even what flags and metadata means, and any current reminders. So anything like that, really, it's on the other side, you can see over here, it's the home phone number, the work phone, her profile date, and then all those other like pieces of information that probably most of us never even entered in anyway. Those are the things you're going to want to put in the notes section, particularly if you call her at home and she doesn't use a cell phone much or something like that. You'll want to put that in the notes. And then the other thing that will be migrated is any customers that are actually registered online, customers that you created in the My Customers, and any archived records, which I'm not sure what that is about either. And then any of the customer preferences, all these kinds of things, like if they put down, just contact me by email. Doesn't mean you're going to, but that's just one of the things on the profile card they could have clicked on or checked off. And so all these other little things that are there. So basically what you want to make sure is to put in their home phone or a work phone or any other date or any other information like that that's not part of all of this right here. Okay? And let's see here. I think that's it. Customer password. Customers will need to reset their passwords when the new site goes live. So we will have to make sure and let them know that. Okay. All right. And of course, you can go back and check this since it's a video. All right. That is that. I have posted a checklist before. I'll be emailing that out to you too. I'll text some things, but I hope that was helpful for you now. And then the next video I'm going to make is all about the new tiered discount schedule that's going to start at the end of the year, beginning of next year. So, all righty. Thank you, Eagles.